Hello everyone, it's Charlton. So please subscribe to my channel and give me a like down below. This dude here, Juan David Ortiz, he's a Border Patrol agent in Texas, and authorities strongly believe he's behind 4 murders, 4 dead bodies that have been found in the last 2 weeks. They're calling him a serial killer, as well as a woman that was able to escape him. You know, that he kidnapped Friday night and was able to get away from him. I think literally with at gunpoint, fight him off and somehow get away, contact authorities immediately, give him a very good description of him, his tattoos and stuff like that. The state troopers, I believe, caught up with him at a hotel parking lot in Laredo, Texas, which I believe Webb County is the same place where he's a Border Patrol agent, I'm assuming, but I don't know that for a fact. But he was definitely found in a hotel parking lot in Laredo, Texas, 2 a.m., hiding in his pickup truck, like I guess trying to sleep in the bed of his own pickup truck, because when they found him. And he's now in custody. He's going to be facing 4 counts of murder as well as 1 count of kidnapping. And they're not even sure if there might be other bodies. You know, they were, to the best of my knowledge, the bodies were found all within the same sort of locality. They haven't really released the identities of the 4 victims, or the victim, the woman who just got away Friday night. Over at the Daily Mail, they have released 2 of the victims. 3 were women, 1 was a man. All 4 of them were prostitutes, and I think I said initially that you know, they're saying that he looked for a specific person to hunt. You know, it's obviously very crazy. He's a 10-year veteran of the Border Patrol. Something about like an intelligence supervisor is what they called him. So the Webb County Sheriff's Office has identified the man alleged to be responsible for the murders of 4 women and the kidnapping of another sheriff. Martin Cuellar identified the man as Juan David Ortiz, a 10-year veteran, supervisor of the U.S. Border Patrol. Ortiz was detained overnight and formally arrested and charged earlier this afternoon. All these cases are related to the nearly 2-week murder investigation of 2 other women who were found killed in a rural part of Webb County. Earlier this morning, officials were dispatched to another part of the county where a 3rd body was discovered. The 4th body was reported discovered just after 12 p.m. this afternoon. Wow. Along I-35, Interstate 35. I don't know if we can pick that up here or what. So, there's Interstate 35 running right through Laredo, and this is the border. So crazy. Where was I? Another woman who is suspected to have been a 5th victim is said to have escaped from Ortiz and alerted authorities to him. According to the district attorney, all of the women were prostitutes who were allegedly picked up by Ortiz. Let me stop there. CNN says it's 3 women and 1 man. I mean, that's what they say here over at CNN. The bodies of 3 females and 1 male were found over the past 2 weeks, and they say that in the report as well, not just in the written report. But let me continue. They also say that Ortiz was acting alone and no one else is suspected in these murders. He's also a veteran of the Navy, according to CNN. Alanis said the case broke Friday when a woman was reportedly kidnapped and escaped. The victim called the police, and Texas state troopers got to her first. The victim was able to provide a detailed description of Ortiz, including his tattoos. Authorities found Ortiz at a gas station in Laredo, about 160 miles southwest of San Antonio. He fled the scene on foot and ran to a Ramada Inn hotel where he was found hiding in the bed of a pickup truck. Okay, so I got that wrong at first. So he was spotted at the gas station, took off, and then got in the bed of a pickup truck and tried to hide there, and they nabbed him. Crazy. So Cuellar passed on his condolences to the families of the 4 victims. And, you know, that is That's his picture right there, Juan David Ortiz. Actually, CNN, like I said, it said that he was also a veteran of the Navy somewhere. Ortiz spent 10 years as an agent with the U.S. Border Patrol. He's also a U.S. Navy veteran. He was profiling certain kinds of victims. The suspect was hunting for his victims. And he did this in another report, or this report. They say, you know, they're calling him a serial killer. Will be charged with 4 murder charges and 1 unlawful restraint with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. This has a picture of one of his victims, 29-year-old Laredo resident Melissa Ramirez. And they identified another one, a 42-year-old woman. Again, they're all prostitutes, I guess, including the male. That male seems odd, an oddball, but I don't know. The first victim was identified as 29-year-old Laredo resident Melissa Ramirez, whose body was found on September 4th. Investigators have not disclosed the cause of her death. None of them, we don't know the method of how he killed them. But the 42-year-old, I think they say she was actually still alive when they found her, but then she died at the hospital. On Thursday, 42-year-old Claudine Ann Luera was found fatally wounded off of a roadway not far from where the previous body was found. Luera was taken to a hospital in critical condition, where she was later pronounced dead from fatal head trauma. So, you know, I don't know if he used just blunt trauma to the head. I don't know how he killed his victims. I have no idea. The ongoing investigation is being spearheaded by the Texas Rangers, Department of Public Safety. Sergeant Eric Estrada said no additional information could be disclosed on Saturday morning. At around 1:30 p.m. local time Saturday, the Laredo Police Department released a statement about the case, which says, "We want to reassure the citizens of Laredo that the community and your families are safe." You know, forgive me, Estrada is the same dude from Chips. It's not really appropriate here, but it's just something that kind of popped into my head. Unreal, man. Unreal. And that's the story there. All right. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.